Once you've determined that you must file, you have the reporting obligation and have to file the report on your California employees, what do? You begin with obviously identifying each employee in the snapshot period. And for each employee, you must determine their job category, race, ethnicity, sex, pay during 2023, the pay band they belong to, and the total hours worked, and whether the employee was a remote employee. Once you have gathered that information for each one of your California employees or your California labor contractor employees, you're going to then group the employees by category for each of the establishment if you have more than one, but for a single employer establishment, it'll just be one establishment. So you will count the number of employees within each establishment who have the same job category, pay band, race, ethnicity, and the total, and then their total aggregate hours for the same group. So that's how the information will be ultimately entered in the report that will be submitted to the CRD. If an employee does not share the same job category, pay band, race, ethnicity with the other employees in the establishment, then you would count the one employee and you would just count that particular employee's information for that job category. Once you have that information, then you're going to determine the total hours worked within each group of employee in each establishment. And then you're going to do the same for determining the mean and median hours for each employee group at each of the establishment. And then for each employee group within each establishment, you're going to identify the number of employees that worked remotely. Next slide. And then you're going to register, and this is steps 1 through 12 that Anthony already covered at slide, I believe, 10 through 13. But here I'm just telling you, this is where, once you get the information, this is where you're actually utilizing all those steps. You're going to then register onto the portal. And Anthony, if you can share your screen and click on this link so we can show them what the portal looks like. And once you enter into the portal, so here you'll see the pay data reporting portal. So once you click on the portal, you'll register and then you'll enter all of the information related to the company. And then the next step, and once you enter and register, it will just walk you through all the steps. Once you enter all the company and establishment related information, then the final step is basically preparing the report.
And this initial link here too that we have takes you here to this page. Really good information. The FAQs are here, a user guide, the templates.
The templates.
Yes. And there's actually some training slides as well. So employers doing this on their own, there's a lot of help here. It's a lot of information, but it's, yeah, all available and really pretty useful, pretty user-friendly.
And once you are in the portal, it will automatically, you follow all the steps, and then you'll get to the point where you will upload the Excel. Either you use the Excel template or the CSV file template, or you can also use the portal's fillable forms. And then in the end, you'll provide any clarifying remarks you need, and then certify the report.